Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you come in there. I was just doing some cleaning. Oh, what's that? You want to learn more about what I was cleaning with? Well, here on Unpacked, I'd love to tell you. All right, today on Unpacked, we are going to be taking a look at another e-commerce pack. And while my eye waters, this pack here is from the folks at SC Johnson, a family company. And right away here, you can see that they've brought in their brand, their parent brand, onto the outside of the pack. They've not really brought in what the product is. An intentional decision. They can use this box for other products and things like that. And some brands also just want to keep that level of privacy there and not necessarily say what you bought. You bought a, I don't know, something embarrassing. Anyways, this is designed to be what we call SIOC, or ships in own container. You can see we've got the, because this is the branding here. This didn't come from Amazon. This came from Amazon, but it didn't come with Amazon branding on it. It came with some of the telltale markings that of the labels that are used by Amazon to run things through their system, as well as the shipping label. I can usually tell from that where it, like fulfillment centers and stuff it went through. Interesting stuff. But let's take a look at that. So pretty simple corrugated box here that is taped shut. Nothing crazy about that. Let's open this up. And right away they did something great. I like what they did here. So this is I'm gonna give it away. It's a concentrated Windex cleaner. Glass cleaner, and you've got basically 2 refills. So what they did right away is they gave you instructions on how to fill it up. What you do, put in the water up to a line, add the concentrated cleaner, attach the sprayer and the label, and then you're done. Label, let's talk about that in a minute. All right, so what do we have inside here? We've got a nicely designed, really simplistic insert that that has this empty bottle here, and there's no line on it. Maybe just fill it up somewhere in here, I guess. But you've got this bottle here, and this is likely the exact same bottle they use in production for the stuff that comes pre-filled at the grocery store. Then you've got here their little fancy trigger. And then you have 2 little bottles of Windex concentrate. And then, don't forget, we got a label here at the bottom. So yeah, that's all that is in this box. Everything here this is what we call FFP actually, because everything in here is curbside recyclable, all of this packaging. So we can just recycle that. All right, bottle, all PET, really simple. But the intent is that you buy this once and then you buy these refills. So actually one of the things right away that I noticed that is a little different, it's been a little while since I've worked on these triggers with SCJ, but this, a lot of times they'll have ratcheting features. So you buy it and you can't open it, you can't refill it or do anything with it. They're designed to go on once and not come off without being pretty destructive. This one is designed to open back up. So if anything, they would have changed this thread finish here at the top for this bottle. And then you have these 2 little, bottles here that don't have any markings on them. I don't know if they are recyclable or are not. But anyways, they are marked with 78% less plastic than, I guess, buying a whole nother bottle and trigger, which is really, a lot of that plastic is there in the trigger. Which, by the way, this might be, nope, I see a spring in there. I was gonna say it might be an all plastic recyclable trigger, it's not. There's metal inside of here, so don't recycle that usually. But you've got this little bottle, 2.9 ounces, makes a 26 ounce bottle. And underneath here, this is what we call an induction seal. So really what they're doing is they've made this whole thing for e-commerce. E-commerce is really difficult to ship liquids. They leak, they're heavy. In some cases, certain products have a lot of water, and so you're shipping excess weight. So what they've done here is they've sealed this really well. They've used induction seals on a lid, and if you want, we can do an episode later on induction seals. But then you peel this back, which they didn't make it the ones that have the little flap on it, so it's a little more of a pain to peel those off. But anyways, and then according to this, I think you just discard this. I don't see any recyclability markings on this, and the bottoms are nothing. There's little lugs that they'll use for spinning the bottle and getting the label on there. But anyways, this whole idea here is that building these kits for e-commerce that are shipping less liquid around. Now, what do I think about this kit? I mean, I think overall they've done a good job, and there's a lot of effort with a number of brands trying to get some stuff out in the marketplace, start testing these, getting enough volume to start creating some efficiencies of scale, which is really important. These are brands that are used to making a bazillion bottles for everywhere. When they make these kits, and they may only make thousands, this is really expensive for them to do. And so to get the cost down, they have to start getting these efficiencies of scale. There's probably a little bit of room that could have been saved on this insert. This box could have been smaller, but again, this box could be something that's used for multiple products. And so rather than creating a whole nother box that they have to keep on hand, they may have used something off the shelf that they already had for or using for multiple products. So overall, I think they've done a really good job, and I like seeing brands like this, especially large brands. This is easier for small brands to do. It seems simple, but it's much, much more difficult for large brands like SC Johnson and Windex to do something like this. So, man, I think it's a great initiative. I like where they're going with it. It'd be interesting to see a little more attention around the recyclability of the refills. Yeah, probably not a big deal, and I understand why they didn't pre-label this, because they're just taking these bottles from the pallet. They're not running them down another line just to add labels to them. But I'd be surprised if most customers actually do label that. So great job, SCJ. Love to see the attention and the effort towards something that is really designed for e-commerce. And yeah, thanks for watching Unpacked. If you got something you want us to take a look at and evaluate. If you got something you want us to take a look at, let us know in the comments below, and we'll check it out. Thanks.